Hello, welcome to the One Day Stronger podcast. This is a new podcast I'm starting. I'm going to try and do it as a daily podcast, maybe 3 to 4 times a week. We'll see what's going on and how it works, but it's going to be a 5 to 10 minute podcast about the struggles and the victories of being sober, sobriety, trying to find yourself again after becoming sober, and all of the fun things that come with it, with parenting and being a parent and going through all those struggles as well, while trying to work on yourself and become the best version of yourself. So hopefully this podcast will be helpful to some people. I know it's going to be helpful for me, at least, to keep myself accountable, because my story is I was a partier. I loved drugs. I loved alcohol, especially alcohol and cocaine. So all through my life, alcohol was my identity. It was everything. I couldn't imagine a life without it. It was where I was all growing up. It was in my life. And at 30 years old, my daughter was born. So at that point, I kind of had to take a hard look at my life and decided that the best route for me to go was to get sober. Because I knew if I didn't get sober, I wouldn't have a family, and there's no way my wife would have put up with me if I wasn't, because I was getting that bad. But on the other hand, I was dealing with parenting and becoming a new parent and being sober. So in my fucked up, twisted way of being, I don't know where my mind was at on that one, but in my fucked up mind, I thought because I can't parent being drunk, I could parent being high on cocaine probably. So I kept doing that, and it obviously is a backwards fucking way of thinking, but I thought it was okay, and obviously it turned out to be a bigger problem than I thought. So right now, at the moment, I'm 3.5 years sober from alcohol, but I'm trying to get sober off the drugs now. And I think I've been trying to just kind of brute force it my way through, and it hasn't been fucking working really well. So I thought maybe a podcast or way of getting some sort of something out and maybe helping people would be more helpful to me, because it's going to help me stay accountable, because I don't like being a fucking hypocrite. And if I'm trying to help people and support people through their sobriety journey, I need to stay sober and be sober too. So I want this podcast to be raw and just kind of to the point. So that's why I want it to be 5 to 10 minutes, but I also want it to be raw. So I want to kind of do it in one take, and I'm literally just going to film it and while I'm walking home from work. I have about a 10-minute walk home from work, so I'm just going to kind of think about it all day and what kind of episode I want to have and what I want to talk about, and then I'm just going to film it walking home from work. So all the background noise and everything is me just walking home from work. It's going to be that raw, no editing, no nothing. So that way we can kind of keep it to the point and down to earth. So I want this to help people become their best selves, become who they are, evolve, and one day at a time get better. That's why I want to call it the One Day Stronger podcast. So I'm hoping to kind of do it as a daily thing, because I want to get one day stronger at being a podcaster, being better at myself with my emotions and with everything. So hopefully I can help someone become their better selves one day at a time. If this is something that you think you're going to get any value out of or anything. Let's go on this journey together. I really appreciate you for taking the time to listen. I hope you have the best day. I hope you have the best day ever, and thank you. Hit you on the next one.